YouTube. It has been a while, but you know me. Say Samsung event, and I will pop up 2 to 3 weeks later, and this is no different. We have the Buds 4, the Buds 4 Pro, and the S26 Ultra. Basically, a little short mini unboxing. Gonna try to keep it short and sweet. Unboxing, first impressions. That's really it. To tell you the truth, I don't even remember all the new things about these. It's been a crazy year, and even though March just started, it's been an even crazier March. So this is going to be like, you've heard of shop therapy, so this is like my tech unboxing therapy. I'm just going to unbox new tech. If you're down for it, come on. If not, you know what to do. But we're going to start with what I am most excited about. So that's going to low key be the Samsung Buds 4. Now, I absolutely love in-ear earbuds so much that, so last year I picked up the Buds 3. After about 2 weeks, I lost the Bud. So I went and picked up a second set of these. And this is sort of like in spare, backup, whatever, but absolutely love these. So of course, you already know I'm gonna upgrade. Don't know what the differences are, but that is what we are here to find out eventually. Like I said, and to start it off, of course, I mess up the little sticker pull, but that just means same old, same old. So sticker one, let's see, do I get this one right? I was just going too fast. Sometimes you gotta slow it down. And just like that, will the box cooperate? Survey says, boom, there they are. Now, like I said, I don't remember what's new about these. I know that the case has changed. So, you know, you have to buy new cases. You won't be able to reuse the case or anything like that. But there they are. Now they look smaller. Now, already, it's cool that you can see inside. It has a transparent front. I don't like that I can already tell this is going to be a fingerprint magnet. Side-by-side comparison. Let me go ahead and take these out of their case real quick. Maybe. You know what? Don't even feel like dealing with that right now. Here's the one with the one earbud in it. So here's a side comparison. They are much smaller. I do like that. They are a little bit thicker. And so let's see if these have wireless charge. So these do have wireless charging. Really like the size of these. Wonder what cool cases are going to be on here. That's going to be available for these. You have the Type-C port right there. I'm guessing this is the pairing button. Let's crack it open. And just like that, there they are. Now, one thing I didn't like the most is that I really wanted the Samsung Buds 4, the Samsung Buds 3 to be in black, but I think they were only in silver and white. And now I got these to be in black, but they're still a little, it's not pitch black the way I wanted it, but you have the speaker on the outside. You can see the design has changed. This one went from like the triangle design to just a lay flat design. So curious about how that's going to work out. And they look about the same size, but at the same time, they also look like a smaller profile. So let me just go ahead and throw them in the ear real quick. This isn't something you can see, but like I said, this is my therapy. So, so they fit excellent in my ear right now. And ANC kicked in right away. So it actually got pretty quiet in here. So I'm guessing compared to these, the ANC has been upgraded. So this ANC is actually really good for semi-open earbuds. I'm actually surprised about that. Yeah, the ANC is actually crazy with these. When I took them out, I was really surprised. But yeah, these are the Buds 4. And so let's set these over here and go on to the Buds 4 Pro. Now, crazy story about my Samsung Buds Pro 3 last year. I picked them both up, but I'm not going to be able to show you the Buds from last year because for some reason last year, I had the craziest luck when it came to earbuds. Like I just told you, I had to buy 2 sets of these because I lost this one and it was too far for me to want to go get. So I just ordered a second pair. I was testing the Buds 3 Pro and the Buds 3 side by side. And of course, like I said, I love semi open ear. So I strayed towards these more than the Buds 3 Pro. So I kind of low key forgot about those. About 2 months later, I went looking for them and couldn't find them. The last time the app had updated, they was somewhere in the house, but the battery's too low to be able to update in the Samsung app. So they're just lost somewhere in the house. So of course, I had to pick up this year's version. So they pretty much look like the same case size. So let's go ahead and get these out. Excited to be trying both the earbuds out, like I said. So here these are. And so there's the Buds 3, the Buds 4 Pro next to the Buds 4. And here's the size comparison. They are basically the same size. And I think the Buds 4 Pro is a little bit darker than the Samsung Buds 4. Maybe it's just me, but to my eyes, these look a little bit darker. Once again, I wanted them to be like a blackout set of earbuds, but yeah, it looks like they are a little bit darker than the Buds 4. Let me go ahead and see. There should be ear tips, or that's the wrong box. Let's try to get this out again. Once again, there should be earbud tips somewhere in the box. I don't think you get a charging cable with these. So yeah, no charging cable. But like I said, here are the tips. And it looks like you get 3. So these are most likely medium. These are small. These are large. Let me go ahead and pop these in real quick to see how they fit. Okay. So, oh, yo, that ANC is wild. The ANC, of course, is gonna be much better than what they have on the Buds 4, because you do have the ear tips on the Buds 4 Pro, which is gonna block out all that extra noise. But yo, the ANC is really nice. I don't remember the ANC on the Buds 3 Pro, but these, yo, the ANC is the truth on these. Okay, Sammy song. But yeah, they look to be about the same size. The biggest difference between these will be the ANC along with the audio. If you want to completely block out the world and have the best music audio available, it's going to be these, because you get the seal on the earbud. The Buds 4 is if you need to be aware of your surroundings and need to hear more than usual. So like I said, I gravitate towards the Buds 4 because I need to know my environment. But picked up both, excited. Only thing, I am concerned that these are going to be a fingerprint magnet. They feel really good in the hand. These feel a bit, well, of course, more rounded because these are more squarish, rectangle, but shouldn't have any issue getting these out of pockets or anything like that. You will be able to use the same case. So if cases are something you're going to want to see, let me know down in the comments. And on to the big boy, the S26 Ultra. Now, of course, I did have the S25 Ultra. Just being truthful, I was not the biggest fan of this phone. Now, of course, it's an Ultra. You gotta love Samsung devices. But once I got the Z Fold, I kind of left the S26 Ultra on the sideline. I've been using this phone so much. But yeah, wanted to upgrade to the S26 Ultra, basically just cause. Just gonna keep it honest with you. If you have the S25 Ultra, there is no reason to update. If you have the S24 Ultra, you might want to think about it. Anything after the S24 Ultra, it's time to upgrade. But let's get that out the way for now and start on the S26 Ultra. Now, the few things I do remember about this device, you are getting the privacy screen, which once again, I don't know if that is going good or bad. I haven't watched any reviews, haven't had the time to, haven't kept up with anything. So don't know if it works. I'm hoping that it works. And I'm really hoping that you can select which apps to activate it in, just because I don't want to have to remember to do it. So you do get a Type-C cable, of course. That's it. And then here is the device, the S26 Ultra. I went with the blackout, as you can see from everything, black on black on black. So first thing I noticed right away, it has the same camera design as the Z Fold. It's not the same as the S25 Ultra, so the camera bump has changed. I don't remember, once again, if there's too many new features. Like I said, haven't been able to keep up with it, but I'm guessing maybe there are some new camera features and updates to the camera, which I kind of doubted. Knowing Samsung, they made refinements, but let's go ahead and get that peel. And there it is. Let's go ahead and power it up. Now, one thing I do notice right away, it does feel lighter than the S25 Ultra. Where's my power up? Anytime now. Let's go. I know you didn't send me a dead device. There we go. So there they are side by side. So they are different. They are different sizes. So of course, you are not going to be able to use your cases. It looks like, well, of course, I should have saw that off top. You're not going to be able to use the same cases because of the camera bump. The cameras are different. So of course you can't use your same cases. Really wish you could, because I have some amazing S25 Ultra cases I would have liked to reuse. But there's the camera differences. You have the mic up top. On the left side, you have nothing. When you get to the bottom, there's your S Pen. Let's see, is it black? And it's a dark gray. So there's your S Pen. Let's go ahead and put it back. Does it go back in both ways? One, and it does not go in both ways. So you see how it's like that? It doesn't fit. So there is only one way you can put the S Pens. Unlike last year, you could put it in like that. You could put it in like that, and it didn't matter which way you put the S Pen in. This year, there's only one way to put the S Pen in. Now, it technically does fit, but then it looks weird. So one way to put in the S Pen, you have your mics, you have your Type-C. One thing I do remember about the Type-C, there is faster charging this year. So I think it is 70 watts fast charge now. Let me know if I got that right. You have your mic and you have your SIM card slot. Thank you, Samsung, for keeping the SIM card tray. Definitely need that. I have the Google Pixel, which I'm recording with right now. It does not have a physical SIM card tray. So thank you, Samsung, for keeping it alive. You have your power buttons and your volume buttons, and that's it. And like I said, first thing you notice outside of the cameras is the weight difference. So that must mean they went with a different material this year. And that's really everything I can. It looks like you still have the same privacy display that's on the S25 Ultra. It looks like they're the same. So let's see if I can catch a reflection real quick. So, or maybe not. Let me know what it looks like to y'all, but it looks like it's a little bit duller on the S26 Ultra. Catch the same camera light. Let me know which one's blocking out more, or if they're the same. But yeah, like I said, gonna keep it as short and sweet as possible. It's up to 15 minutes. Was trying to keep it around 10. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. So you have the Buds 4, you have the Buds 4 Pro, And then you have the S26 Ultra, the big boy. Like I said, it's really only worth an upgrade if you're coming with anything older than the S23 Ultra. The faster charging, the privacy display, and you know what, Samsung, AI, AI, AI. There's going to be so many cases coming from this device, so stay tuned, and I will catch you in the next one. It's Vito's Tech. Later.